My name is Allie DeLonay, and I work within SAS's data ethics practice as a senior data scientist.
My name is Kirk Hofer. I'm a data and AI specialist in our software and digital platforms at Microsoft. AI has moved fastest than any technology in the past, around 20, 30 years since the internet probably. And when we see these quick changes, you have to be able to respond to like, hey, somebody's using this tool or this solution inappropriately, so how do we make those changes? And that's what's great about working in now this very agile environment. We can make those changes and everybody has to sort of quickly move and shift. And that's been a great position to be in for the past several years.
If you're trying to get across your ethical concerns, you want to feel comfortable and you want to be supported by the people around you. So I think in order to have a culture that supports responsible innovation, you need to have one that supports people asking questions and not being afraid to ask those questions.
We are our own customer in some senses. You know, with over 200,000 employees, it's pretty easy to have us test our own products, and we do on a daily basis. So having those feedback mechanisms in where you can ask a question, if you don't like it, to be able to answer and say, hey, this was the wrong answer and here's why, that sort of gives us a head game before we go to launch of a product. But it's also something we do on all that. So like when we look at answers, we actually gauge those, whether they were answered correctly or incorrectly. Did it say something it shouldn't have said? That gives us that feedback mechanism as well. And that's on every employee to be responsible.
When it comes down to it, these are the things that matter for creating trustworthy AI. Mm-hmm. It's important that they're transparent. It's important that we're keeping humans in the loop with AI systems. I think the fact that Microsoft and SAS, as well as I think a lot of other folks in the industry, it makes sense that we've all landed on these same principles.
I mean, look at our companies. They're almost 100 years old. And I think of that when you have companies that have been around that long, we've done something right. Working at a company like Microsoft, sometimes I feel like the kid who's got his hand in the candy jar. We have all these tools and all these products and solutions that we're building, and then the fact that we get to test them, and then we only are not doing it for our customers and saying, hey, you should go try this. It's because we've done it.
I like to say that I'm a sociologist that happens to be trained as a data scientist. So the fact that I have been privileged enough to be at an organization that values trustworthy AI and values responsible innovation, I feel extremely prideful of that, because not every organization has these principles. And it feels good to be able to create technology that will ultimately be better for the world.